This dude takes a handful of dirt from a little garden area, no plants, just straight up soil, and mixes it into the water. And then, without even warning me, he is across the playground. Who wants chocolate milk? And bro, everybody turned around. Within 5 seconds, kids were already lined up, eager to try this mystery beverage. And Omar, this menace to society, was standing there, grinning like an evil scientist. Alright, so this story takes place when I was about 5 years old, still in preschool. Back then, I was always hanging out with my friend. Let's call him Omar. Now, our school was super strict. They didn't let us run, they didn't let us play on the slides or nothing. Apparently they were afraid that we'd get hurt, which honestly was bullshit. Kids are supposed to run around. If we fall, we'd get back up. It's not that deep. Anyway, since we had nothing to do, our boredom led us to make some very questionable life choices. So being the little genius that I was, I spotted an empty cookie wrapper on the ground. Instead of doing what a normal kid would do and just ignoring it, I picked it up and found a random straw also lying in the ground and decided to fill the empty cookie wrapper with water from a tap nearby. And just like that, boom, we had ourselves Bootleg CapriSun. Except instead of juice, it was just water. For now. And I turned to Omar and joked, "Yo, check out this new chocolate milk." And his eyes lit up and he was like, "Wait, I have an idea." This dude takes a handful of dirt from a little garden area, no plants, just straight up soil, and mixes it into the water. And then, without even warning me, he is across the playground. Who wants chocolate milk? And bro, everybody turned around. Within 5 seconds, kids were already lined up, eager to try this mystery beverage. And before I could stop it, the first kid took a sip and immediately spits it out. He gagged, looked at Omar with pure betrayal in his eyes, and yelled, "What is this?" But instead of fighting him or anything, he ran straight away to the tap to wash his mouth from that mystery beverage. And the craziest part is that the other kids who just watched him gag and spit it out still wanted to try it. And one after another, they took a sip and each had the exact same reaction: gag, spit, disgust. And Omar, this menace to society, was standing there, grinning like an evil scientist. And then he turned to me and said, "This can't be that bad, right?" He told me to have a sip. And I was, "Hell nah, I watched you put an entire clump of dirt in there." And Omar, being the absolute madman that he was, he shrugged it and went, "Alright, I'll try it." And bro, the second it hit his tongue, he almost threw up on the spot. Instant karma, he totally deserved it for giving people literal mud water. And looking back, I was the only one with enough brain cells to realize that wasn't safe. And at that point, I think it was just natural selection. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I've got many crazy stories and bad decisions coming your way. Hit the bell so you don't miss out. If you ever made questionable life decisions as a kid, leave a comment below. Let me know how wild your childhood was. And thanks for watching.